Red me roof, I watch you when the rain go. I think that I can count on me with my eyes closed.
Better watch where you steppin', this Gucci is pricey. Like a snake on the loose, they gon' bite me. Put it on him, now he calling me wifey. He tryna cuff, but it's hard to indict. Say he like when I call him daddy. Tell him pull up, then I send an ad.
What's good YouTube, it's your girl Kayla today, and I am back here with another freaking video. As you guys can see by the title, we are going to be water dyeing this deep wave unit into a ginger copper color. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, then make sure you guys keep watching. Alright, so here I'm just awkwardly trying to say what's up, but if you guys are not already, make sure you guys follow me on my social media accounts, and if you guys are returning, welcome back, and if you guys are new, welcome. Okay, starting off, I'm just going to show you guys the lace. Now this is an old wig, but we're going to be getting into the products we're going to be using. So you're going to need some bleaching powder. I do have 2, and you're going to also need some foil, the dye, some gloves, you need some shimmer lights, some oil, scissors, combs, and lastly a brush so that you can spread the bleach. Now let's get started. Okay, so just a quick disclaimer, this actually has a little bit left over in here. It's not a full tub, but I'm basically taking 3 caps and adding it to this one just so that I can use the leftover of the bleaching powder that I had previously. So all I'm doing here is going back in with a little bit more of the powder just so I can get a thicker substance, and I'm going to be taking the 50 volume developer just so I can get ready to mix it all in. So being that 50 is so strong, I ended up going in with the 10 volume developer as well, also because I was running out of the 52, so I didn't really have a choice, but I used the 10 volume developer as well just to keep mixing it. A tip for whenever you are bleaching your hair, try to use more of the developer than the actual bleaching powder. The developer will actually make it more liquefied so that it can spread more throughout the bundles. And now that your bleach is prepped, you are going to start and get into bleaching the hair. So whenever you're bleaching the bundles, I like to start off in sections, and I did start from the bottom and from the back of the wig. So really it's really simple and self-explanatory. You're just going to be starting from the ends and you're going to be working your way up. And because this hair is a curl pattern, you're going to have to try and do it in smaller sections because you want to make sure you're getting the bleach on each strand of the hair. Also, when applying the bleach on the hair, you want to make sure you're going in between with the comb and combing the hair thoroughly and making sure that you're getting the bleach evenly spread. Keep in mind, whenever you're doing this, you're going to have to keep going in smaller sections of the hair just due to the texture. Alright, so now we're working closer to the front. And the reason why I wanted to do the front last is because usually with closures and frontals, they tend to dye and bleach faster than the actual bundles. So I wanted to make sure that I started from the back. And that's only if you actually have the wig made already. Alright, so now that you have a full coverage of bleach on your bundles, I'm going to be going in with some aluminum foil, and I want to use the aluminum foil because it speeds up the process and will lighten the hair faster. After you wrap up your wig, let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then later we'll come back and check on it and see if the bleach actually took. Alright, so now it's been 20 minutes later, so I'm going to be unraveling the foil and seeing how the hair took to the bleach. Now that I've gone back and checked the bleaching process, I was pretty satisfied, so now I'm ready to take it and wash the bleach out. When washing, you can use any conditioner, but I do like to go in and use an oil as well. Here is how the hair looks after it is washed and dried, and now it is ready to be water dyed. So I already have my water boiled, so I'm going to be going in with my Adore Me Cajun Spice and French Cognac color dye, and I'm just going to be going in and squeezing all the dye into the pot. Once the entire bottle is empty of the color dye, you can take a comb. I ended up taking the end of that brush stick, and I used that to stir the rest of the dye with the boiling water. And you're going to keep stirring it until you see the color come to the top of the water. Now that my water is set, I can get into dipping the wig into the water. So I'm going to start from the ends because you really want to make sure that your ends are nice and colored. So I really did want to make sure that's nice and saturated, so I did start from the bottom as well. And I was using the comb just to make sure I'm brushing it in so I can get the dye in between each strand of the hair. Once you've taken the time to make sure that the ends are really nice and saturated, you can go ahead and dip the entire wig inside of the pot so that the whole wig is now colored. Once the wig is in the pot, honestly, the full wig is now dyed. But after like taking the comb and poking it a few times and you feel like the wig is fully colored, that's it, you guys. You're just going to take a towel dry your wig, blow dry it, and stay tuned for the finished results. Alright y'all, this is how it turned out. This is the finishing color for this copper orange bobbed unit that I wanted. I think it turned out pretty nice. I'm not sure how I feel about the color on me, but I don't know, it's super close to my complexion, but I don't know, I think it turned out really nice. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up, comment down #SalutaK if you're part of the game, and turn your post notifications bell button so that you are notified whenever I post my video. And without further ado, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for watching.